Sew along the top of the back body piece about 1/8 of an inch from the top edge. I've pinned one of the front body pieces to the muslin piece, making sure that the corner at the neck matches up and the outside edges are lined up. I'm going to start by sewing down the diagonal section and then continue around the outside of the piece. I've just finished doing the same thing with the other side. So I have both of the body pieces attached to the muslin. The next step is to baste the tail fin and the ponytails to this piece. So for the ponytails, one should be upside down, one should be right side up. And they're just going to be basted very close to the hairline along that side of the head. After you've basted the tail fin to the body piece, you can see that it sticks out a little bit too far on the sides, and so I'm going to just pin those inwards so that they don't get caught in the outer seam. Baste the arms to the top of the body. To finish assembling the doll, I've taken the back body piece and pinned it right side down on top of the front piece. And then I'm going to take the back hair piece and also pin that over top of the head. It will overlap the back body piece by about 1/4 of an inch. Starting at the corner of the neck, sew around the outside of the bottom and then the outside of the head, leaving the back of the neck open to turn right side out. Now the outside seam is done, we're ready to turn the doll right side out. Be very careful when you turn the bottom part of the doll because that pin is still in the tail fin. You want to make sure that you're very careful not to poke yourself as you're turning her right side out. So we've left an opening in the back of the doll to stuff her. You can use bigger tufts of fiberfill to stuff the doll than we did for the arms because it's a bigger area. Just make sure you push it right to the end first and then work towards the opening. So I'm coming close to the neck of the doll, and you can see it right now it's a bit floppy, so you want to make sure that there's enough stuffing in there that our head will stay in place. It might seem like the stuffing is going to come out of that opening, but we'll fix that once we sew it together, it'll stay. The last step for your Mermaid Millie doll is to close the neck opening at the back, and we'll use a ladder stitch. So using a matching thread color for the body, start your seam on the body piece. And the reason it's called the ladder stitch is after you do your first stitch through the hair, you'll go directly downward to the body piece again and do another stitch that just hooks into the fold of that body piece. Then you'll go directly upwards and you'll do your next stitch through the hair. So you can see I've created that ladder between the body and the hair. And I'll show you what happens when you pull it tight. I finished closing up the back neck opening and the doll's done. If you have any questions while you're making your doll, make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section or leave me a note on my blog or my Facebook page.